Hello, and welcome to my powder room. This is going to be my very first get ready with me video. I kind of didn't really know how I wanted to shoot this, so I just decided that I'm just going to get ready like I normally would and chit chat with to kind of get acquainted with you guys. So if you have any comments or facts or interesting little tidbits about yourself, do not hesitate at all to leave those in the comments down below and we'll get a conversation going. But this is going to kind of be like a me video, just me talking about myself, and hopefully you guys will feel like you got to know me just a little bit better. So let's get started. Okay, so usually about this time I have music blaring, but YouTube tells me that if I'm basically not best friends with a band that I can't have music blaring, at least not legally. So I guess I'll just kind of talk about the products. I'll try to remember to tell you what I'm using. So first I just put on the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and then now I'm using the Tarte Timeless Smooth Primer. But okay, so let's start out with my beauty qualifications, and I would like to brag and say that I have the most prestigious beauty qualification that there is, and that is that I love makeup, and that's it, and that's all we need, right? So I have no training, no professional anything whatsoever. I learn stuff every single day. Like, I say things all the time about, oh, this is the best way to do this, or I figured out this is an awful way to do this, or whatever. And it's like constantly, okay, here's the NARS Illuminator in the shade Orgasm. It's like as soon as something comes out of my mouth on like my strong opinion about something or some epiphany that I have, it's like changes before I even go to bed that night. So that's what I love about makeup, is that it's makeup. So there really aren't rules. And my friend, was asking me, I had mentioned that before, like how I just love how there weren't really rules of makeup. And she was like, well, what do you mean? Of course there's rules. And so I would like to just basically say what I told her, because I thought it was kind of a good analogy, if I do say so myself. But like, you think about, okay, Nelly the rapper, how he always wore the Band-Aid on his cheek for like the longest time, and it become like a statement kind of, And then, oh, and I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have this in a bigger size, and it's just a tad bit too light for me, and I actually got a new shipment of stuff in today, and I got another sample, and this is just like a half a shade darker, so I'm going to be using that today, and then exchange my other full size for a lighter shade too. But anyway, so I was thinking, if you wanted to just get lipstick and smudge it like across your face, like just because, that's gonna be like really weird, and I would say that would like be breaking a rule, because lipstick goes on your lips and not your face, right? But if you decide, hey, I want to set a trend and I'm going to think outside of the box here, and I'm going to spread lipstick across my face, and you do it, then to me that's totally awesome. Like, if there's a purpose behind why you're breaking a rule, then the rules don't even apply, because they're like meant to be broken. So anyway, that's how I feel about that, and that's why I love makeup, and that's why I have so much fun with it. Oh yes, this shade is so much better. If you guys watched my first impression video of this foundation, then you would probably be able to agree right about now that this is definitely like a better shade for me. And then, let's see, so yeah, that's my makeup qualification, and everything I say like changes all the time. I don't pretend to be a know-it-all or like I have all the answers, because I don't, but I do have really strong opinions about things, and so, I express them. And then let's talk about why I started this channel. I started this channel because I recently got into YouTube videos and like the whole beauty world, and believe it or not, like I have only been collecting makeup for a very, very, very short time. Like, we're talking just a few months, not long at all. But And that all happened because I accidentally discovered a beauty video on YouTube, and I didn't even know that people did this like all the time or for a living or on a regular basis. I was completely clueless to that. And then like when I started figuring that out, I got obsessed with like watching different hauls and tutorials and favorites and first impression videos. And I would always have questions for the YouTuber. And I would always, you know, try to ask these questions or engage in conversation, and nobody ever replied to me. And it was so frustrating because I felt, you know, I was genuine whenever I said the things that I said, and I had like sincere questions. And I realized, I mean, people have like 2 million subscribers. You can't reply to every single person, and I get that. But it just, I don't know, I felt like I was just, like I said, just dead ends everywhere. And so I thought I was going to start my own beauty channel, and I was going to connect with the beauty world, and I was going to answer people's questions and ask them questions and, you know, learn from each other and just have fun with it. So that's mainly why, just because I tried to connect with people in this dimension and I wasn't getting anywhere. I had no luck with it, and so I just decided to kind of just take it into my own hands. And you guys, I'm like almost to 200 subscribers. Like, that's insane to me. That is so awesome. It's like already fulfilling. I already feel like I've just had huge success with this channel because I have like the same people that watch all my videos, and you guys are always coming back and commenting on them. And like as soon as I see like half of your name or just a glimpse of your picture, like I know immediately who you are. I know everything that we've already talked about and everything else that you've already commented, and like I just love that so much. Like, okay, today on my giveaway video there's a Taylor, and Taylor, you commented on that video, and you had only commented like one other time on one other video, and it was my last giveaway, but I knew that just immediately. Like, I recognize you guys, and I get so excited. I'm like, ah, there's Taylor. But then, you know, I have people like Simon or Angela. You know, you guys are commenting on everything, and that's so cool to me. And you guys get really involved with my Instagram, my Twitter. And, I mean, guys, those are like the highlights of my social life. I mean, you have no idea just how exciting that is for me. Oh, and I didn't tell you, I use the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector, and then I use light medium. So, anyway, yep, that's why. And then, let's see, I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. It's so hard to do my makeup when I'm talking, and then I also don't want to have a bunch of and, so I'm trying to, like, keep the conversation going, guys. I hope that this is coming across okay on video. But, about my personal life, I am 30 years old. I just turned 30 in March, and I'm a Pisces, like through and through. In fact, if you want to know more about me, just like look up stuff about a Pisces, and there I am. I could totally be the poster child for them. But I have 3 kids, ages, they're all boys. Ah. No, I love my babies. Ages 2, that's Alex Zane, and then 6, that's Gavin, and then I have an 11-year-old named Blake. And they're awesome. And that's why I'm 30 years old and have a super girly powder room, because like I don't get to be girly anywhere else in the rest of my house. Like, this is it. So, oh, and I would just say, I keep like backtracking. I keep forgetting to say, this was the Dior Skin Flash Booster, Radiance Booster Pen. I just like to put that down here in the hollows of my eyes because I'm losing all that volume there, and so I just put like a little bit of boost there to kind of like deflect the light a little bit. Biggest pet peeve, what would that be? Negativity. Negativity. The awesome thing about an opinion is we all get to have our own. Like, isn't it cool that you get to think for yourself? Isn't it cool that if somebody else thinks differently than you, you still get to think the way you think? I mean, that's an awesome thing, right? And that's another thing, like, you guys have been so nice to me and so kind. And I know the negative comments are coming. Like, you know, it's inevitable. Everybody that puts videos on YouTube. Oh, and this was the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I have it in the shade Light 2, which is vanilla. But yeah, I know like everybody who puts videos, you know, has a lot of mean comments that people throw at them. And I'm cool. I can handle those. They're not going to make me cry or anything, but isn't it just exhausting to be negative? Isn't it just like, I don't know. For me, whenever I compliment somebody, and if I compliment you, it's sincere. I mean, I don't have to, I see beauty everywhere, and I see greatness and good in everything, truly. And so that's not hard for me to do. But like whenever I compliment somebody or I make somebody smile, that just makes me feel so good. Like, I understand that people can be so down on themselves that they have to put other people down to make themselves feel better. You know, people have been doing that since the dawn of time, and I understand why people would do that. Hang on, these are the Smashbox step-by-step contour stick trios. I'm going to be using those. Like, but, my goodness, it feels so much better to compliment people, to lift people up. Like, I mean, if you're really insecure about something and you're really jealous of somebody and you feel like you have to put them down to bring yourself up, like, I'm really sorry that you're going through that, that you're that down on yourself. Like, I'm sorry that you think that that's the solution and that that's the answer, you know, and you could just hope that people will learn that there are better ways. But it's like, I wish people could just understand how much better and more just good about yourself you feel when you can make somebody else feel good about themselves. Like, that's the way to go, guys. I promise. But anyway, I haven't had trouble yet. You guys have been so freaking nice to me, and it just shows me like what awesome people you guys are, and that's why I want to give you guys the videos and stuff that you want, and that's why I want to keep these giveaways going. I mean, you guys have just been so phenomenal. And I love y'all. Y'all. I just said y'all. That's funny. Because I always make fun of my boyfriend for saying y'all. Oh, and that's another thing. I have a boyfriend. His name's Eric. We're not married. We, like, have our child together. And we own a house together. We kind of, like, live the married life. But, oh, I need to sharpen that. Look, it's already gone. That's okay. I'll just use something else there instead. But yeah, we're not actually married, but he talks extremely southern, like a real drawn out accent like that all the time about everything that he says. He's always like, I reckon so, or gotta put my britches on, like britches. Anyway, I always make fun of him for saying y'all, and that's just funny that I just said that. Anyway, let's see, what else? I go to college. I'm currently a university student. I have 2 years left. I have 2 years under my belt and then 2 years to go. And I'm pretty proud of that, actually, because I have a 4.0 GPA. That's huge for me because I'm a high school dropout. I dropped out of high school 3 weeks before graduation because, yeah, huge rebel. I was a huge rebel, and I took everything for granted, and was just really dumb. Yeah, I'm going to use that word. Dumb. Like, do not drop out of high school, for crying out loud. And if you do, don't ever think that it's too late to go back and get your GED, because I just got my GED 2 years ago, and it was such an amazing feeling. Like, I let go of so much resentment for myself and so much guilt. So don't ever think that it's too late to go back and do anything like that at all, because it's not, guys. But don't put yourself through that if you're in school now, and just stay in school. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to school now, and I am extremely excited to graduate and have that over with. You know, because like I said, I'm 30 and most of my friends like already have their careers, and I kind of don't really feel like I relate to anybody, you know. I mean, I go to school, and I'm just like way behind the times. Like, everybody, all these trends and lingo that people use and things like that. I mean, wow, it definitely makes me feel old. But what is really cool is some of my best friends are like my professors, my instructors, and you know, I just feel like we really relate pretty well to each other. Since I ran out of that concealer, or that highlighter, I don't have my sharpener. It's somewhere over there. So I'm just going to go back to this NARS just to kind of highlight these areas a little bit better. But anyway, Okay, so let's talk about my interests. Okay, the collection that I have that is far greater than my makeup collection would be, do you want to know? I'll tell you. My Beatles collection. Like, I'm the biggest Beatles fanatic. Huge. I have like 15 tattoos, and like 6 of my tattoos are inspired by the Beatles or Beatles songs or images or whatever. Like, huge, huge Beatles fanatic. I'm really big baseball fan. Like, go Cardinals. Obviously, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. My favorite baseball player is Yadier Molina, number 4. He's our catcher. He's like the best catcher in the MLB. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now we're going to do the Marc Jacobs. I always forget exactly what this is called. Light Filtering Contour Powder. And I'm just, since I use my Smashbox, I barely have to use any of this product. So that's really awesome, because I don't like the buildup of powder. So I'm just kind of, basically just kind of setting it with this palette. And I mean, it is light filtering. It is nice. I do like the effect that it gives. It's not really like I'm just using a setting powder. I mean, this is a pretty amazing product for contouring. But I forgot to highlight right here. Okay. Oh, and like other interests, I'm largely interested, whatever, in art. Like, whenever I was in high school, see, I got pregnant in high school, guys. And I ended up dropping out, and then I didn't go straight on to college. But the plan originally, like throughout my entire high school, was always, you know what, instead of using this contour color, I'm going to use my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Matte Bronzer, because this stuff, guys, is really cool. I kind of thought about doing a video on it, but I decided against it, and then I don't think I ever put it in a haul. Like, and that's another thing. Do you guys really like hauls? I know they get a lot of views, but I don't really get many subscribers from the hauls. And so, I don't know, like, what do you guys watch hauls for? I like doing them, but I don't want it to be, smells like chocolate. But I don't want them to be like, okay, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this. Like, I don't want them to be like flashy in nature. But for me, like, whenever I'm thinking about a new product that I want, or if I'm like saying, okay, you know, I have this much money to spend on makeup this week or whatever, but I don't really know what I want, I'll just go watch hauls and then just kind of make a mental list off of what I like. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about hauls. Like I said, I know that that's obviously where most of my video views come from, but I don't really get many subscribers from those at all. Like, my first haul has over 5,000 views on it, and I have under 200 subscribers. So I'm not real sure what people are like looking at. Okay, guys, my camera just shut off, but I caught it. Last time I tried to film a Get Ready With Me video for you guys, and it had like shut off halfway through, and I never even noticed it. So that's why you guys didn't get the video like I thought you would. But, okay, so now I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Cheek Fabric Sheer Blush in 306, which is Attitude. And then it looks like that in the pan. There you go. And I love this because, you know, I have on the multiple, which is like a cream, and then I use like the Too Faced Matte Bronzer, which is a powder. So I have like 2 different textures going on here. But this blush blends so beautifully, like on any texture, like on any canvas, and I love that. So you're not going to be able to see where one was like a creamy texture on top of powder. Like, it's just going to blend so beautifully together. I love this blush, like love, love, love it. And then let's see, for my setting powder, this is brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Let's see. And just shake some of that out. I'm really excited to try this because the reason I got it, somebody else had it in their favorites, like March favorites. So I got some product in there and I'm just swirling that around. And they said that they just looked airbrushed when they were finished with it. So let's see how airbrushed I look. I'm kidding. Okay. Ooh, that is a nice texture. I like how that feels already and how it looks. I can tell a really big difference actually, just that quickly. It's like it diffuses everything. Can you tell? Let's see. So I have it on this side but not this side. So this would be none. And then get just a little bit more. I don't know. That's really nice. Anyway, okay. And then I just have to go do my eyes basically. And we are all finished. I hope you guys like this video. I hope I'm not like saying like super boring stuff. I'm going to be using this sample of the Urban Decay eye shadow primer potion, which I already have this, but I don't have it in Eden, and I just ordered Eden. So I just opened the sample right before I started. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm just wanting to try out the sample just because I'm excited basically to see what I'm going to be getting in the mail. But anyway, and then it is really hard for me, extremely hard for me to talk. Whoa. I just used way too much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. That is a lot. Alright, we gotta get some of this off of here. You guys, my camera kicked off again. I'm so sorry. I don't understand why it keeps doing that, but I'm gonna try to get it figured out. So I basically got a good jump start on my eye makeup. I did use the Naked 3 palette. And I'll just real quickly tell you, I didn't talk about this earlier, but I'll just go ahead and tell you. I did use the Black Heart in my crease, and I used this Strange all over. And then I used the Buzz on my lid. And then I just kind of blended out the corners of my crease with the Dark Horse. So that's what I've done. And then you missed the eyeliner, and I just used the Smashbox Photo Angle Pure Pigment Gel Liner. And did like a wing on both sides. So that's as far as I've got. And now we're going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And then I'll do, and I'm going to keep looking to make sure this doesn't kick off. I'd hate to skip a whole point again. Okay, and I like to do my eyebrows before I do my lashes. And I'm using the Tarte Brow Mousse. And I use it in Rich Brown. You guys, this is my holy grail brow product. I have no desire whatsoever to even try any other brow product. Like, this has been exactly what I've like wanted for like over a year and didn't even know that it existed, but this is just awesome for me. So I can't really talk very well while I do my brows and my lashes, but I'll just kind of quickly go through so we can get those finished. And this is also 24 hours, like, and it's waterproof, and that's awesome to me. That's amazing. And yes, it has definitely been put to the test. It's awesome. I have my window open, and my kids are in the backyard playing. So you can probably hear them. I'm sorry. That is a very familiar noise around my house, though. I could not imagine, like, not doing my eyebrows. If I only could have one makeup product for the rest of my life, I used to think that that would be mascara, but now I really think that it would be, like, my eyebrows. And then now that I'm all onto this particular product, it would be this exact Tarte Brow Mousse. I don't know, for me it just makes a really big difference to have my brows sculpted out. And I used to like over tweeze them. I used to make my brows really thin. Like they were as thin here as they were over here. Like they were like little rainbows. And I'm definitely like, I don't dig that look anymore at all. I like them to be thicker here. So I don't even pluck anything right here at all. Like I don't pluck above this, like on this side I don't pluck above, just underneath just a little bit. And then I just sculpt them out like that. So let's see. Actually, okay, so now on to lashes, and I am going to be putting on fake lashes just because that's usually how I do it every day anyway. I just think it makes a really big difference. Oh, get my eyelashes curled real quickly. And then this is a Shiseido eyelash curler. To me, it's like the best eyelash curler I've ever tried, ever. I love it. And then I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And before I put my lashes on, I don't really, like I'm not very careful with my mascara. I just kind of throw some on there. And then I get like a lot more particular with how everything looks once my lashes are on. Okay. And then I am using, let's see, I think I have a box down here. I do. I'm using the Sephora brand. They are the Flutter lashes. This is the box that they come in. And I actually just have them sitting here on top of my on top of my primer. But they're not full lashes. They're like from halfway, like the half of my eye, like half lashes. Okay. And I do like to use the little Revlon tool that comes with the starter kit, just to like really grab onto them. Some people use their fingers, some people like to use the tweezers or whatever, but I just really like this tool. It works perfectly for me. And then I also use the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. And I have Duo, and I have another brand too, but this has always just been perfectly fine for me. So, what are we going to talk about? What other videos would you guys like to see? I know somebody just said today that they like a sweat-proof makeup look. I could definitely do that because that's something that I just touched my eye with the glue. Dang it. Hang on. Okay. That glue, I tell you what, it does not budge. It is so hard to get off. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to grab a Q-tip actually. Oh, and then while I was waiting for, once I realized that this kicked off and I was kind of like recharging my battery just a little bit, I went and looked at comments and somebody said that they liked the pictures that I have hanging on my wall. So I just wanted to say that like that one, and that one, I'm guessing is what they're talking about. That's a triptych piece. It's 3 different paintings and I painted all of those. So, and I painted them just because I wanted that decoration. Like I wanted those colors and that kind of a feel, that vibe. So I just did them myself. So thank you so much for that comment. That made me feel really good. I was like, wow. Okay, and then we've got the other lash to do. Yes, we are still recording, you guys. Think we're going to get through this video. I'm determined to get this one up. I thought about it. I was like, should I take all my eye makeup off and start all over again? But I mean, the whole point was just like a get ready with me. So I was thinking, well, this isn't really like a tutorial on how I do my makeup. It's just more of like chit chat with you guys. So I thought it was okay. Oh no, I forgot to curl. Okay, hang on. this glue dries like so quickly too. Like a lot faster than some others. So I'm gonna try to hurry. Oh, my kids. Surely you guys can hear them. They're playing, a couple of the neighborhood boys are over. And they're out there playing with the Nerf guns and water guns. Okay. I would like to know what you guys thought about this Get Ready With Me video. Like, obviously it's the first one that I've ever done. Hang on. Let me concentrate for just a second. Yeah, so it's the first one I've ever done, and like I didn't know. I know some people do them and they just they don't really have sound to them. They just kind of like have music playing, and then they like fast forward through the whole video real fast. And I kind of thought about doing it that way, but then I wanted it to be chit chatty too, because I love Get Ready With Me videos, and the way I use them when other people do them is I actually will put the video on and let it play while I'm getting ready. So like I literally get ready with that YouTuber, and I just like doing that because it's like a fun way to kind of like start out my day, or gets me laughing or puts a smile on my face or whatever. And I don't know, I just like doing it that way. So just let me know what you guys think of the way that I did this Get Ready With Me video. Let me know if you would ever like any more in the future, or if you'd like me to do it like a different way or anything like that. Because that's what I'm here for, guys, to give you what you guys would like to see. And we are almost finished. As soon as I do this, I'll just throw on some lip color. And I don't put too much mascara on my actual fake lashes, just like a good little coat, because I don't want them to start, since they're, you know, so long, I don't want it to start clumping up. So, and I don't want it to look too fake. I mean, they are fake, so I don't care if you can tell that I have lashes on. That's fine, because I do. But I don't want that to be like the whole entire focal point of my face. You know what I mean? So. Oh, I did not put on any liner on the bottom. I meant to do that. And usually the way that I do that, okay, when I did my liner on the top, I like kind of blended it out and smudged it out with a precision brush. Whatever happened to that brush? Let's see. Okay, there it is. So like I actually have some product on the brush, and that's what I use just to like lightly go over my bottom lash. And there's hardly any product. In fact, that's pretty dried up, but that's okay, because I like my bottom lashes to always have just like a really natural look to them. I don't like them to look drawn on like I do my top lashes. Okay. I got my little eye gunk going on. Get that out of there. Okay. So there's that, and then just a little bit of mascara on the bottom, and we're almost finished. I know I'm not being very interesting, but I'm really trying to just get through this video without it shutting off on me again. And one more thing, the lips. Usually I would go over this with a lip liner, like on my lips first, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil, and it's clear, and I'm just going to go around my lips. And that is going to... That's just going to make sure that my lipstick stays in place and that it doesn't bleed onto the rest of my face throughout the day or evening or whatever. And then this lipstick, I love this color. It is Dior Lip Addict lipstick. Let's see. Dior Addict lipstick, number 583 Backstage. It's one of my newer lipsticks. So that's it. There we go. We made it through the video. Yay, it's still recording. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. And until my next video, bye guys.